Hey, welcome back to 2DG. We've got another beer review. What do we have?
We have, from Founders Brewing Company, KBS 2017 release.
We do.
So if you don't know what it is, it's their regular breakfast stout, which comes out every year, but they throw this thing in bourbon barrels. Gives it that extra little kick. Regarded as a top 50 beer, at least according to Rate Beer and Check Beer Advocate, but yep. Out of Michigan, so fairly close to us. If you watched we did a recap video of it earlier.
We did. Let's go ahead and pop it open.
You're full of words. Full of words.
I am.
Oh, what's on the inside? Nah, barrel aged series.
Probably something like that,
really
too.
Count that.
Nope.
Nope.
All right. Now let's get to pour.
That's what I heard.
You heard wrong.
Hey, pouring a nice black, dark,
It is.
good looking, you know.
Yeah, it is.
Give me some more here. KBS, a flavored stout.
So, she pours dark.
Very dark, no brown, well, maybe a smidge of light coming through at the very, 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 very bottom.
I'm not getting it. It's black.
A nice, dark, roasty color head.
Yeah, I do like that.
Sticking around about a finger, half a finger if you got big fingers.
It's got good stiction.
Yes, it does. I believe it's 11.2% or 11
Yeah, I
or
think
somewhere
it
around
is.
there. Anywho, let's get a nose.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say first and foremost, this is a lot better smelling than it was on tap. And this one we were there.
It's definitely got some alcohol to it still. I mean, it's still pretty fresh and hot. But it's got that deep, dark roasted coffee smell that borders on an earthiness, you know, a dirt earthiness.
Tastes like dirt.
That's kind of what I was thinking, but
So for me, right up at the front, nice punch of chocolate.
Yeah.
And kind of like not quite a dry baker's, but not quite a milk chocolate. It's somewhere in between there. You get a lot of that
like
coffee.
a semi-sweet.
You get a lot of that coffee slash roasted malt flavor or aroma. Followed by a lot of booze.
Yeah.
And even a little bit more milk chocolate towards the end of the aroma there. But yeah, a lot going on in this one. Like I said, I don't know if it was a little too cold when we had it.
They served it a lot colder than I expected, which really shocked me.
Then it was cold outside, which
Yeah.
for some reason we ended up being out there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anywho, you got anything else?
No, you covered it.
I usually do. All right, let's go ahead and let's get a taste on it.
Definitely boozy. I feel that it's fairly a lot of sweetness, but it's like it's got these good God.
I'll go. You compose yourself. So, right up front, a nice little carbonation alcohol bite. After that, you get a small space of that chocolate, but not sweet at all. It's more the traditional dry baker's chocolate, followed by a ton of the burnt malt slash dark roasted coffee flavor, mixed in with a little green pepper skin. I do get a milkier kind of chocolate towards the back before it immediately drops off into a dry as hell alcohol warming sensation.
It really is dry.
Yeah. It's not bad. I want to say, God, what one did we end up getting? Was it 16 or 15 when we were
15.
when we bought it?
What?
Last year.
Last year.
I don't
It
remember.
was 14 or 15. I
Yeah.
can't remember now.
But that was a lot better. So we got a ton of these. So letting them age is only going to help.
Mm-hmm.
You definitely tell it's still real young, other than by it saying 2017 release on the bottle.
I think pepper skin, though, was a beautiful descriptor because it really, that's kind of that earthy flavor I'm getting. It's yeah, and it's pretty heavy. This is going to definitely improve with age.
Yeah, it's super boozy though. Wow.
It is.
So let's go into rating. Pull up the old rate beer.
I'm pretty much sure. I know what
Yeah, it is. So Imperial Stout, not Russian or anything like that. Just regular Imperial Stout. Style 100, overall 100. World class, top 50, except for the guy on our previous video that said it sucked. Whatever. Where you at? Imperial Stout.
For the style, 10. I'm going to stick it at 10. Do I have to say why? I mean,
That'd help.
yeah, it's finely crafted. I mean, that's a beauty beer. You know, it nails, in my opinion, the style criteria, which I couldn't recite to you if I needed to, but I think it does an excellent job.
He's no Cicerone.
Not yet. Go ahead.
The only negative I have about this is, wow, there's a lot of alcohol. I won't knock it though, because I know that once it ages for a little bit, that's gonna go away. So I will go 10. If I didn't know how this beer turned out with age, I'd probably give it a 9.
Yeah.
Just because, my God.
Well, and it's amazing too because it has been sitting for like a year.
Close, yeah.
I think that's pretty much what they even said on their website was it had been barrel aging for like a year.
Yeah. Imperial Stout, the mass amount of coffee and chocolates. Chocolates, that's interesting.
Well,
Then
that's what he said.
Then cave aged in oak bourbon barrels for an entire year.
See?
So, that's funny. Wonderful bourbon undertones. Well,
I'm going to say not so much.
and it makes your taste buds squeal with delight. That's what it says. I don't know.
Not sure either. What a marketing firm is.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Overall,
the overall I'm really struggling with because I don't. Are we
remember
doing?
we did this last year.
I know, but are we doing this as it sits right now?
Well, I kind of threw that out the window on my
I know.
style, but you can do whatever you want, man. You aren't pigeon-toed or whatever, pigeonholed into this.
Well,
That's what I meant. I don't know why the first part. Whatever.
I'm thinking almost a 9.5 on as it sits right now. That's only because I know the true potential, though.
Well,
You know
make
what?
your call.
Overall, I'm
You can do
going to probably try KBS anytime it's available. So I'll go with 10. It's always a really, really, really good beer. May not be the best you've ever had, but it's definitely a superb.
It doesn't suck.
Yeah, it's superb. So I'll stick with a 10 on that. About yourself?
Here's the thing. Last year when we had it was the first time that we ever had it. Well, when we reviewed it on camera, that was the first time we ever had it on camera, I should say.
Yeah, on camera.
Yeah, I'll do 10 just because I can't come up with a justification other than the alcohol right now to bump it down to a 9.5. I'd say Goose Island and Dark Lord are definitely better,
Right now.
but I mean, it's still really good for like your big 3 stouts, at least we'll
our
say in
area.
this area. Yeah, I mean, there's other ones I haven't tried, but in our area, this would probably be in 3rd place. I would say, at least as of having it right now. We had Bourbon County when it was young this year, and I remember the same kind of issue.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, and that is interesting that it seems like, well, you know what, I'll be honest. Last year's Dark Lord was a little less stellar than I expected as well, which I think is the youngness of them. But it is interesting. It seems like we're getting more of these big beers that should age longer and getting them in younger. So this is, well, This is the problem I've always
Thing I
had
like
with
about those high school girls.
this is the problem I've always had with some of the beer reviews. It's like 20, you know, they get the latest variation of something that needs to age and they trash it or whatever, or it doesn't live up. But
well, there's still great flavor to this. Like after,
Yeah,
I'm noticing
that's
here
the
that
thing.
after I've had it, you know, a couple 4 or 5 sips, that the alcohol, you don't start to notice it as much.
right,
You get more of the base flavor, which is good. But yeah, like I said, other than it being young, there's really not too many flaws that I would point out. Maybe the mouthfeel isn't quite what I hoped, but it's not bad.
I like the mouthfeel. It's got just enough thickness to it to give it some mouthfeel. It's not overwhelmingly thick and sticky, but it's not watery like
Right.
some stuff I may have made in the past. But hey, Founders KBS, it's always good. I'm still going to stick on the notion that it's a 10 beer, and I'll look forward to seeing how this ages, like this particular one in a year from now, see where it's at. Do we have any more left from last year?
Yeah. I've got 7 bottles.
So we should probably be thinking about trying some of those again.
We have none here.
Yeah, I got 6 or 7 bottles at home. We're good.
There you go.
So coming up, we've got some videos that we've already got lined up for you. But coming up before Dark Lord Day, which, yeah, whatever. There's an announcement video. Now,
Well, that'll be up.
yeah,
You've already seen
you've
it.
already seen
If
it.
you didn't, go back and look at it.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a variant, which we haven't done yet, from even 2 years ago when we went. We've got some hoppy Floyd stuff, which right now, and I expect there to be more of this series coming out before then. It's about what, a month and a half away or so, roughly. Well, almost 2 months at this point, because it's
Yeah.
2 months, we'll say. So I want to do some 3 Floyd stuff before then. I don't really think we have too many other special things at the moment in hand that we're going to do. Now that could change, obviously, but right now, I don't think anything.
Nope, but I'm looking forward to Dark Lord kind of wrapping up our big stout season.
Yep.
And getting back into the light and refreshing IPAs and,
Or, you know, others.
well,
I'm going to try to get him to like lagers.
I like Jinx Proof. I'm fine with that.
1. Okay.
He's going to try to, but if I say, oh, I like a good Bud now and then, he kicks me.
Yeah.
It's a log.
Wouldn't you? Anywho. If you have any suggestions at all, down there's comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Anyway,
I hope you could hear anything he just said.
if not, the editor can put some subtitles or something. It'll be like Boomhauer.
I haven't seen that in forever. That's great. Ding dang, oh, leave a like.
Tootie G, see.
See ya.